The thing about Ron Paul is his support is extremely deep.
You had the most enthusiastic supporters of anybody I ever saw.
He ignites an enthusiasm with a number of people that's very exciting to watch.
Congressman Paul is the individual on the stage that got me most interested in a subject that I found to be quite interesting and at the root of a lot of the problems that we have, and I thank you for that.
The master of persistence is Ron Paul.
Representative Paul is partly right.
I agree with Ron Paul.
And Ron Paul does make a legitimate point.
Congressman Paul was right on that.
That if the messenger is Ron Paul, you will very much be on board. But suppose the messenger...
Absolutely. Remember, I supported Ron Paul.
I'd vote for Ron Paul.
I've got to go with the biggest nut you can have, give you in the choice, which is Ron Paul.
Ron Paul. Well,
Ron Paul.
I've been listening to a lot of stuff he says, and it's pretty intriguing.
The man who told you the truth more than any other in those debates, who wasn't afraid to make enemies and tell the truth, was Ron Paul.
Who do you support for president? Ron Paul.
Why?
He represents the Constitution.
Oh, I like it.
Dittos on everything Ron Paul said.
My name is Barry Goldwater, and I support Ron Paul for President of the United States.
But he's right about everything, and you're wrong. Everything.
He's right about everything.
Just about everything.
Ron Paul he's talking about fiscal responsibility.
I agree now with Ron Paul more than I did in 2008.
Ron Paul has a good idea.
And Ron Paul is the closest to our founders out of anyone.
And basically, I agreed with Ron Paul on everything.
Dr. Paul has been involved in politics because he has something very important and meaningful to say.
Ron Paul 2012?
I have learned that you should never give up on your opposition, because if you're persistent and you present your case, they will come your way. So, Rick, I appreciate it.
This guy could come from behind as the horses turn for home to win the nomination.